Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Monday. And so today is day 3 of our week till Christmas. And we only have, like 5 more days until Christmas. So it's getting exciting, right? So today, what I would like to share with you is I'm going to be using a bundle from the mini catalog, Words of Cheer, okay, and the matching dies, which is Christmas Cheer, okay. And that's a bundle that's featured in. There's really no suite that goes with it. It's just a bundle. And so I'm going to be using the Whimsy and Wonder Specialty Designer Series paper. And I might incorporate some of that awesome ribbon that is in with that suite. So it's kind of fun to mix things up, right? If you have some stamps from one bundle and some designer series paper, you certainly can mix them all up and make them just work together. It doesn't have to always be a suite, right? Because sometimes we don't want to purchase the whole suite. We just want pieces of it. So that's kind of what I did today. Also, I'm using some other dies. I'm going to be using the tailor-made tags. I just love those dies, right? So those are in the big catalog. And let's get started today and make a cute card. Okay. And so I'm going to be using the Whimsy and Wonder, as I said, specialty paper. And that tells us that some of the colors in there are Misty Moonlight, Polished Pink, Mint Macaron. And so using that, I went ahead with and I know this isn't traditional Christmas colors, right? This is kind of off the chart. This is Polished Pink. This is 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to fold that in half and make that as the base of my card. The designer series paper that I picked is this one. So, right, this is so pretty. It's these ornaments and greenery. And so I'm going to be using part of that, but I'm also going to be using the other side. And so what I decided to do was, so that I wouldn't waste one side or the other, I am going to trim that in half. Use my paper trimmer. And I'm going to cut that in half. So this is just about 5 1/4. So I'm going to make this just about, I think 2.5 would be nice. Okay. So then when I flip it over, I can actually get to see both sides. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, and that would fit nicely on my cardstock. I am going to try to decide how. Okay, so I cut out a tailor-made tag out of white cardstock. So this is the one I chose, right? So I'm going to use that on my card. I know it's big, but I like it. I mean, it's going to kind of be the focal point of my card. So I chose, with my dies, the Christmas Cheer dies, there are dies that coordinate together. So we have Cheer, right? And then we have the individual Cheer that would layer on top. We also have Happy. And so what I decided was, on this card, instead of using Cheer, I'm going to use Happy. So I cut both of these out ahead of time. So this one is out of a Misty Moonlight. So I have this one. So, whoops. Oh, that's not the side I wanted. So we're going to poke that out. Okay, and then we have Happy. And so these layer together. You can use them individually, but they layer together so nicely. And then I did go ahead and cut out one more thing out of the dies while I was cutting. I did cut out these little holly leaves, and I cut those out of Mint Macaron. And the interesting thing is that you don't have to cut them apart, right? Because they come apart when you cut them, when you die cut them. So I have those cut and ready to go also. So I have 3 of those, and I have these, okay? So let me put these dies back. And then I am going to use one more word out of Words of Cheer. And also, I should say, the most important thing, and I dropped it on the floor, is this one. And I stamp this ahead of time, and then I die cut it. So the die cut will cut out this. So I cut this, I stamp this in Memento Black, and then I die cut it. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the stamps that will color these in. And I'm going to use, oh, I don't have my polished pink pad, do I? No. A little bit unorganized. That's sort of how I feel when it gets closer and closer to Christmas. A little bit unorganized. I'm just going to stamp this. See how cute those look? I'm going to stamp that off once. So cute. Okay, does it need anything else? Good question. Maybe it needs, trying to decide what else it might need. I don't think it needs anything else, actually. I think I'm going to go with it. Because I have so much going on with this designer series paper that I think I'm just going to go with it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut these apart. I know it sounds bizarre, but see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to cut these into pieces. I know you're thinking, what are you doing, Trevis? Just thought I'd try something here real quick. Okay, it's working. I'm going to adhere these together using a little tiny bit of glue. You could use your adhesive sheets if you want to avoid the glue. You could put adhesive sheets on the back of this, and then you just pull that off and it would stick down nicely. But didn't do it that way. This works just as well for me. Okay, so cute. All right, now what I want to do is I want to adhere this to this, and I kind of going to do cockeyed a little bit because I'm going to stamp Christmas on here too. So it's Happy Christmas. So I'm going to use polished pink, and I'm going to stamp Christmas right there. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere this to my tag. Again, using little tiny dots of glue. I was worried that that would be too big for the tag, but I think it's perfect. Okay, and then I have this, and I don't think this is the right pink to use. This is Blushing Bride, and this is Polished Pink. And both these colors are featured in the designer series paper, and yet, for me, I'm not going to mix them. I think I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Do I have any bigger ones? Gosh, all my dimensionals are little. Yeah, I need to bring some bigger ones over to my table. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and adhere this. Trying to decide which side I want up. I think I want this side up and this side down. Okay. I want to put glue on the wrong side. Have you ever done that? Yes, I bet you have, because we all have. We all do that from time to time. So see, I get to use both sides of that designer series paper. Okay. Now I am going to decide where I want this. And before I do that, I'm going to see, do I want this up here? Since I cut that apart, I think I'm going to go with that. It's a problem with these little tiny ones. There's so many of these backs to take off. Hello. That's why you want to use the bigger ones on something bigger. Okay. And then the reason I cut this apart is, can you see that I want to use some more of this down here? That. Looking good, looking good. Now I need to adhere these somewhere, and I think I'm going to use all three of these. Whoops, glue just hit the floor. I know my hand's in the way, sorry. Trying to lift that up enough to stick that under there. Maybe I should stick it on here. No, I need it up here. There. See, it needs that little bit of mint macaron, I think. Okay, I don't think it's missing the ribbon. Actually, don't think that ribbon would go because it's got too much yellow in it. So there's my card today. I think I really like it. The only thing I might do different is I might add some mint macaron in here, and I may add that later. So hope you enjoyed this card today. So today is Monday and Christmas is on Saturday. So we have a few more videos and then it's Christmas Day. Talk to you later. Bye.